Hello student, once again welcome to honors classes. Today I am going to discuss another 100 important MCQ from another sector of human physiology, and the sector is breathing and exchange of gases. So let's proceed to the video. So the first question, lungs are made up of air-filled sacs, the alveoli. They don't collapse even after forceful expiration because of, and the options are given here, and the correct option is option number C, that is residual volume. Next question, lungs don't collapse between breaths and some airs always remain in the lungs, which can never be explained because, and here are again 4 options are given, and the correct option is option number B. That is, there is negative interpleural pressure pulling at the lungs wall. Question number 3. Name the chronic respiratory disorder causes mainly by cigarette smoking, and the correct option is option number D. Next, question number 4. Approximately 70% of carbon dioxide absorbed by the blood will be transported to lungs. And the correct 4 options are given, and the correct option for question number 4 is D, that is as bicarbonate ions. Question number 5. People who have migrated from the plants to an area adjoining Rotkan passes about 6 months back, and the correct option for question number 5 is option number B. Next, question number 6. A large proportion of oxygen remain unused in human blood even after it's uptaken by the body tissue. And this oxygen, and option is for question number D6 is D, means act as a reserve during the muscular exercise. Next, question number 7. Bulk of carbon dioxide released from body is issued into the blood is present as for option. Question number D, the correct option is option number D, that is bicarbonate in blood, plasma and RBCs. Question number 8. What is true about RBCs in humans? And for question number 8, the correct option is C. They carry about 20 to 25% of carbon dioxide. Next, the hemoglobin is of a human fetus is option is 4 option is given, and for question number 9 the correct option is C, means it has it has a higher affinity for oxygen than that of an adult. Then pick the incorrect statement, and out of these 4 incorrect statement is given, and among these 4 only 1 is incorrect, and for 10 the correct option is D, that is in insect circulating body fluid serve to distribute oxygen in tissue. 11, that is wrong, means. Now go for the question number 11. The carbon dioxide is transported via blood to lungs mainly. For question number 11, the correct option is B, as carbinohemoglobin and as a carbonic acid. For question number 12, the ventilation movement of lungs in mammals are governed by option number D, means both A and D, means it is governed by both diaphragm and costal muscle. So option D is correct, means A and B both answers are correct. For question number 13, lungs are enclosed in where? The correct option is D, because it's pericardium, peritoneum, pleural membrane, none is correct. That's why option number D, means none of the D's. After deep in respiration, capacity of maximum expiration of lungs is called. For 14, correct option is C, that is vital capacity. Which of the following is an occupational respiratory disorder? For 15, the correct option is C, that is silicosis. Question number 16. Reduction of pH of blood will reduce the blood supply to the brain, decrease the affinity of the hemoglobin with oxygen, release bicarbonate ions by the liver, reduce the rate of heart rate. And correct option is B, means it will decrease the affinity of hemoglobin with oxygen. Just a minute. Name the chronic respiratory disorder caused mainly by cigarette smoking, and it is correct option is option number D. Name the pulmonary disease in which the alveolar surface area involved in gas exchange is drastically reduced due to the damage of the alveolar walls. For question number 18, the correct option is A, means emphysema, and this is caused due to the excess smoking of cigarette. Next question number 19. On high mountains, difficulty in breathing is due to the, for 19, correct option is A, decrease in partial pressure of oxygen. Then question number 20. Carbon dioxide is transported as carboaminohemoglobin. Next, in blood, carbon dioxide is transported majority as sodium bicarbonate. The function of pneumotoxic center is for 22, it's regulate the inspiration. Next, 23. For 23, that lies in front of esophagus. So what should be the answer? The correct answer should be A, means trachea. In brain, respiratory control center lies in where? The correct option is B, medulla oblongata. For question number 25, pleura is a layer covering of lungs. Rheumatic fever can cause damage of heart valves. What protect the moist membrane of the respiratory tract? And the correct option for 27 is A, that is mucus and cilia. RBC's plasma and bicarbonates are the medium of transport of carbon dioxide. Maximum amount of carbon dioxide is carried by, for 23, option is C, bicarbonate. The maximum volume of air that can be released from the lungs by forceful expiration after a deepest inspiration is called the 29. Correct option is 3, that is tidal volume. Which one of the following is correct regarding the larynx? It prevents the foreign objects from entering in the trachea. It houses the vocal cord. It is an organ made of cartilage and connect the pharynx to the trachea, and all of these are correct. And for question number 30, the correct option is B. It is house of the vocal cord. What organ lie in the thoracic cavity? For 31, the correct option is D, means both A and means both 1 and 2. It means both heart and lungs are the organ lie in the thoracic cavity. Which one of the following mammalian cells is not capable of metabolizing glucose to carbon dioxide aerobically? For question number 32, correct option is C, RBC. The process of migration of chloride ion from plasma to RBC and the carbonate ions from RBC to plasma is, for 33, correct option is chloride shift. When carbon dioxide concentration in blood increase, breathing become, for 34, the correct option is D. It means faster and deeper. For 35, intercostal muscles occur in ribs. Very high number of alveoli present in a lungs is meant for more area of diffusion. Azygous lobes is a part of lungs. The alveolar epithelium in the lungs is non-ciliated squamous. Next question number 39. How many oxygen blood supply to the tissue in one circulation? And correct option is C, means 25%. Thoracic cavity is enlarged by contraction of diaphragm. The two organisms which breathe only through their moist skin are leads and earthworm. Chloride shift for the transport of carbon dioxide. A film of dashed line lungs alveoli that lowers dash of the alveoli makes breathing dash. And for 43, correct option is A, means first should be lecithin, then lowers the surface tension of the alveoli and makes the breathing easier. The regulatory centers for respirations are located in medulla oblongata and pons. The pneumotoxic center is present in pons varoli. Next, a man respires about 40 times per minute, 72 times per minute, 12 to 16 times per minute, 100 times per minute. Correct option is C, means 3, 12 to 16 times per minute. In brain, respiratory control center lies in, medulla oblongata. Which one of the following does not contribute to the breathing movement in mammals? And option is C, ribs. Pleura is a layer covering the lungs. Next, fever can cause damage to, just a minute. Rheumatic fever can cause damage to heart valves. Next, trachea divides into bronchi at which vertebra, and the correct option for 51 is B, that is fifth thoracic vertebra. The maximum volume of air contained in the lungs by a full force inhalation is called, option is 3, total lungs capacity. Which one of the following is not a character of respiratory surface? For 53, correct option is least vascular. Another name of Edmund's apple is, for 54, correct option is thyroid cartilage. Ring-like cartilage of larynx is known as, for 55, correct option is D, cricoid cartilage. Next, 56, collapsing of trachea is prevented by, option number B, cartilaginous ring. Trachea is lined with incomplete ring of C, hyaline cartilage. The estimated number of alveoli in human lungs is, option is B, 300 million. Oblique fissure in human is present in, for 59, correct option is C, means both left and right lungs. With which of the following ribs move outwards during the respiration? For 60, correct option is B, intercostal muscles. For 61, the pulmonary volume that cannot be measured by spirometer directly is, option is A, residual volume. For 62, functional residual capacity, FRC, include, option is C, RV and ERW. Find a wrong statement. For 63, partial pressure of carbon dioxide is higher in air inside the lungs. This is wrong. So no need to read the another option because this is directly wrong. So correct option is A. Question number 64. Alveolar surfactant is produced by, for 64, correct option is type 2 pneumonocyte. Who explained the effect of carbon dioxide concentration on dissociation of oxyhemoglobin? And for 65, correct option is Vor. When the oxygen hemoglobin dissociation curve shift towards right, for 63, correct option is C, on decrease of pH. For 67, which of the following is true when oxyhemoglobin dissociation curve are drawn from maternal to fetal hemoglobin? And correct option is B, maternal curve will be on the right side. What percentage of carbon dioxide is carried or transported by HB? For 68, correct option is C, that is 75%. The impulse for voluntary muscle for forced breathing start in, for 69, correct option is cerebrum. The switch off point of inspiration is controlled by, for 70, correct option is A, pneumotoxic center. 71, what is not possible when pneumotoxic center is sending a strong signal? For 71, correct option is C, complete filling of lungs. Which one of the following prevent the overstressing of the lungs? For 72, correct option is A, Next, a person suffer puncture in his chest cavity in an accident without any damage to the lungs. Its effect could be, for 73, correct option is D. Next, 74, mark the correct pair of muscle involved in the normal breathing in human. For 74, correct option is D, diaphragm and intercostal muscle. 75, carbon dioxide dissociation from carbaminohemoglobin when. For 75, the correct option is B. Partial pressure oxygen is high and partial carbon dioxide is low. Swelling and itching of bronchi is a symptom of, for 76, correct option is A, bronchitis. Emphysema is marked by 77, correct option is damage of alveolar wall. 78, what changes may observe due to the increase in carbon dioxide and hydrogen ion in body? For 78, correct option is B, increase in breathing rate. What causes increase in respiratory rate? And correct option is A, increase in body temperature. Fibrosis may be caused due to, for question number 80, the correct option is D, that is duct particles. Now go for the question number 81. What is the concentration of oxygen in expired air? Correct option is D, that is 16%. Partial pressure of oxygen in alveolar air is C, 104 mmHg. Next, 83. What is the partial pressure of carbon dioxide in alveolar air and in deoxygenated blood respectively? For 83, correct option is D, 40 mmHg and 45 mmHg. 84, at which thoracic vertebrate does the trachea branch? And correct option for 84 is C, that is the 5th thoracic vertebra. Trachea, bronchi, and bronchioles are all supported by, for 85, correct option is A, incomplete cartilaginous ring. 86, in which respiratory part does not diffusion of gas takes place? For 86, correct option is alveoli. Where are Bowman's glands found? For 87, correct option is A, olfactory epithelium. 88, hyaline cartilage is not found in option number D, that is cartilage of Santorini, because here the cartilage is made up of elastic. Next, 89, which one of the following is secreted by pneumonocyte type 2 cell? For 89, correct option is B, that is lecithin. Human lungs are made up of, for 90, correct option is C, that is 3 right lobes and 2 left lobes. In the trachea, dash she-shaped cartilaginous rings are present. For 91, correct option is C, that is 16 to 20 cartilaginous rings are present, which prevent the trachea from the collapsing. For 92, alveoli is derived from, correct option is A, that is endoderm. For 93, which instrument is used to measuring the volume of air involved in breathing? And correct option for 93 is A, that is spirometer. The amount of air inspired or expired during normal breathing is dash ml. For 94, correct option is A, 500 ml. Vital capacity is equal to, for 95, the correct formula is D, IRV plus ERV plus TV. So next, for question number 96, air that remains in lungs after most powerful expiration is called. For 96, correct option is residual air. What happened to RBC of human blood at high altitude? For 97, correct option is D, increase in number. Dead space air is, for 98, correct option is 150 cc. 99, the signal or voluntary muscle for forced breathing start in option number B, cerebrum. And last question, question number 100. One, hemoglobin carries dash molecule of oxygen. I think you all know it. It is option number 4, that is 4 number of oxygen. 4 oxygen molecule is carried by 1 molecule of hemoglobin. So students, these are the important 100 MCQ for your upcoming NEET exam. So thank you. In next video, I will discuss another important 100 MCQ from another chapter of human physiology. Till then, okay, goodbye.